Yo, 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 what it do? It's your boy HB, Hershey Blakk. Honest Money Rich Gang. We in this bitch with Sip Control, and we about to talk about it all. Man, I remember going to Louisiana. I had cousins in Shreveport who rapped, and I was probably 12. I was fresh out of 8th grade. I was going to, however old you are in 8th grade, 14 maybe. So when I got to, we went there for the summer or whatever, and I came back, man, they was rapping. So I came back with like, I knew then I wanted to be a musician. I always loved music, but I wanted to make the music. So my cousin was the producer. He had a beat machine. He let me bring it home. So I brought my cousin's beat machine home. It was a Dr. Rhythm 808, and I made beats on that. And I had, well, later I went and purchased a Radio Shack keyboard. So I played my melodies on the keyboard and made my beats with the drum pad. And that summer is when I knew this is what I wanted to do. So it was like 2001, 2002. I got a computer, AOL, DSL, Roadrunner, all that shit, dial up, all that. I've been through all that era. So that's where it started. I downloaded Cakewalk, Sonar, which is what y'all may know about. It was called Cakewalk back then. Shit, and I put my beats on that motherfucker and started freestyling. So then I had to start rapping, recording niggas in the neighborhood. And it just snowball effect from that. You know what I'm saying? Here I am today. Man, I done worked with everybody, bro. I done had the pleasure of working with niggas from Kanye West. I done been in the studio where he done recorded a whole choir. And, well, I done had to record a whole choir because his engineer got sick and I was just there. So, fucking Chris Brown. I done did 3 records under Chris Brown. Nigga, of course, K Camp, Jacquees, of course, Birdman, Juvenile, the whole Cash Money, Money Man, shit, fucking, nigga, Trouble, nigga, Future, Casino, of course, I did a whole tape on Casino, and of course that involves Future and Scooter. They like family, so man, nigga working, bro. In the city, man, I work with everybody. It ain't nobody around here that I don't work with, unless they just, you know, we ain't got a chance to link up yet. But you know, I'm responsible for a lot of guys who you know, who has a sound around here. You know, so I like to be a part of everything that's going on in my city. So if you popping, I'm gonna feel some kind of way if I'm not able to you know, contribute to your success. I'm gonna feel some kind of way. At first we started off as just, I shot his video. He was like 15, 14, 15. I shot his video. I was doing videography, but I ain't have time to do that shit. So you know, he ended up coming to me to get his beats mixed. He made beats, so that led into him recording music. It's like, bro, I can mix your songs too, because he was recording his own beats, making his own beats, recording his own songs. So it turned into me mixing his music too. Then he just, you know, got tired of doubling back, coming to the studio to get his shit mixed, and just started recording with me. So I turned into his producer / engineer. Then after a while, you know, we grew a real relationship. We became friends. Then became a big brother, little brother relationship. He'd call me for advice and shit like that. And with me being close to Miles, me and Miles being day ones, you know, we went on a lot of business endeavors together. So it was kind of like partially management, but it was more so just trying to see a nigga win. You know what I'm saying? Doing whatever I could do, pitching in any type of way that I could. So he became little bruh and family, basically. Man, when he passed, cause it fucked everything up for me, especially cause, man, I kind of lost a lot of hope. And I made a post about it, bro. I lost a lot of hope. It was like a dark cloud over the city. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just weren't feeling this rap shit no more. So, you know what I'm saying? It was bad energy. And this shit works off of energy. This music shit is vibe. You know what I'm saying? So, it was a bad vibe. I ain't want to come to work. I ain't want to deal with no new niggas. I ain't want to deal with old niggas. It was just a bad vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time, we were trying to see who was who and who was fucking with us and who wasn't fucking with us, who was saying this, who was saying that. So it was a lot of bullshit in the air, man, and that shit just fucked everything up. And we was on to something good, you know what I'm saying? Not even mention that. A lot of doors that we were opening were just shut down for everybody. It wasn't just for bruh, it was for everybody. So they fucked, that passing fucked a lot of shit up, you know what I'm saying? It just was a bad vibe. I hooked up with Camp through his management. His manager, JR at Big Fruit. Big Fruit's from Mississippi. And they managed Joker. And Joker is family, of course. Mile and Joker dealt with Big Fruit. And I ended up dealing with him and JR. And it just went from there, bro. When I first moved to Atlanta, that was the first ones to take me in and let me work, basically. So they gave me a job. And shit, I had to show up. And that's what happened. We got to do a whole album together, couple mixtapes together. I got to go to LA and live and record and meet new people, and that was like the beginning of my career. So right now I'm an engineer and producer for Cash Money. I mix, master, and go hand in hand with another producer that's on the team on everything you hear. Everything that comes out of Cash Money, I touched it or he touched it. That's just how they work. They keep all their money in-house. So I mix everything that comes out of Cash Money. Everything we hear from Birdman, Juvenile, Jacquees, Blueface, anything that comes out of the guys that are still under Cash Money. Young Money is a whole different brand now. They're still Cash Money, but I mix everything that comes out of Cash Money. And production-wise, the same way. Everything that's made in-house, we work on it together. So a lot of songs become hits because they are marketed the right way. Coming from Mississippi, that's the challenge that we have, how to market our hits. You know what I'm saying? Because we make hits. Musically, we making the music, but we got to figure a way to get that shit to the masses and make them people tap into what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can grab a nigga off the street that ain't never rapped a day in his life and make a hit with him. But how are we going to get that shit to these top execs? How are we going to get that shit to do 1 million streams? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's, the right place at the right time. And we just unfortunate that we don't have the access to go to be at the right spots at the right time sometimes. A lot of times. Like in Atlanta, you can just pop up to some spots and just be at the right spot at the right time. We don't have that many opportunities here. We don't have big managers, Coach K and P and all these people that can take this shit to the next level for us. We don't have marketing. We don't have nobody who can say, hey, look at this kid right here. I'm thinking about signing him. I know people that can sign people just like that. They can say, hey, Guru, I got this kid. He ain't signed to nobody. He dope. Let's come up with a situation with him tomorrow. And I've seen it. So, unfortunately, we ain't got them type of, we ain't got that type of access to them type of people. So we got to do it on our own, and we got to learn how to market our shit in a bigger way than we've been doing it. It ain't the people, it ain't how country we are, because everybody's country in their own way. Our market is so small that even if we take over our market, it won't equate up to what it would be if we took over the other southern region like Florida, Atlanta, the East Coast, or if we took over Texas market, or if we took it just won't equate to that. So we dealing with a problem that I don't think no one is dealing with. I like when I work with somebody and I can see where they came from and I can see them getting better. You know what I'm saying? So I see that same growth in Pedro. When he started, he was nothing like how he sound now, and he only is getting better, and he's still young. So people like that ain't stubborn, that just want to listen, and get better, bro. It's a couple guys like Lil Zeke. I like working with Lil Zeke just because he bring that energy, and I don't really have to tell him to do nothing. It's like if he go in there and fuck up, it's still dope. You know what I'm saying? Just because he got this crazy little charisma about himself, he got this like black youngster. He kind of got a funny character in him that just makes him do dope shit, and it always come out dope. So I like working with Zeke. Man, it's a million of them, bro. But I'm just stop there. But there's a couple niggas I like to work with. make sure you're picking the right beats. We're expecting our music to play in places that it won't play in. Simple as that, you know, because we're picking the wrong kind of music. The beat, the instrumental, the music of your song is what people are going to hear first. So it's going to be majority of the song. So it has to relate to wherever you're trying to play it at. You can't go to Jamaica and expect them folks to understand rock music. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be a Caribbean vibe. It's got to be an island vibe. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same with us. You can't go to Atlanta and expect to play some Louisiana flavor. You know what I'm saying? They not going to play that. Or you go to LA and expect them to understand your New York vibe. You know what I'm saying? Some people will, but most people aren't. LA is on a whole different vibe. So my biggest thing is it starts with the beat. The beats is going to make the vibe of your song. My favorite places to eat in Jackson is Johnny T's, of course, probably my number one pick. I just got put on to Godfrey's. Godfrey got some good food. I ate there for the first time like a couple days ago. It was bomb. Barbecue, Sylvester's. I like Sylvester's barbecue. Of course, E&L, Gloria's, of course, and Bullis. Probably my top, like 5. All them places I just named. What we doing, man? This Honest Money will be a record label one day. I ain't ready for it just yet, but I am starting to be more hands-on with artists. It will be a brand that you will see on the major scale. I just don't know exactly where to start. So first thing I'm gonna do is just start by working hands-on with artists and hope a situation comes out with that. I've already been doing it, but I've never had paperwork and tied into it, and I never took it serious. So right now we're gonna take it serious. We're gonna work with artists hands-on. I'm not signing anybody, but we're gonna do partnerships. That's what they're called, partnerships. We're gonna put albums out. We're gonna brand it. Honest Money, Rich Gang. It's gonna be a real brand, so that when people hear it, they will know that okay, this shit here is gonna be something, because these niggas is dropping heat. So everything that we put out is gonna sound quality, and it's gonna be a sound that you know that you're gonna know about. So that's what we looking at doing now. We're working on just hands-on, some type of hands-on. I already know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be albums. We're gonna drop albums every other week or so, like month or so. I mean, of niggas right here in Jackson, produced by me, and it's gonna be put out the right way. So what comes from that, we may have to start a label after that. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. So that's where we at.